I did it twice. I got 2 bingos.
You always win at bingo. When I was a kid, I remember being 8 years old. Win bingo. Every time.
I never did either.
Yeah, I was donating.
Donate,
The fund.
It's a good
Yeah,
cause.
wait,
Yeah,
it's
it's a lot
every
of
day
fun.
this
Yeah, otherwise I wouldn't go.
Exactly.
You've been feeling your big work out?
But then my friend.
Not just speaking of.
They really were.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
My head's still in the way.
If I move it just right, it will be on. No, just kidding.
Put 'em in the bag.
We'll put your table in the middle.
There's little baskets back there. We have to take home. It'll be fun. We have to put books on our bus.
They're all gonna cut you off.
On our bus.
Okay. Ready to roll?
Oh, yeah.
Something about the coin thing, or coin
Yeah,
jam or
well, they
something.
haven't. They
And I
did
used,
they're in a rental
Lynn's
house.
car.
I was gonna tell
Lynn was
you,
over at
if
the
I
dentist
could take
office
the kids along,
yesterday,
I
and
would be
went
able
ahead
to
and
do
washed
your
his
route.
car over at the one at Cheney, and it's $2 over there, but
There
It's
is, how
really
many car seats are in there? Are there
I
two?
mean, it really seriously worked, but
Okay, that's all I need. Okay, well,
I'm not gonna drive.
Just to get
But I would have to
started,
put
and then
$1 car
$1
seat in.
for 5 minutes.
Well, I don't know,
Because I
you
needed
just,
a car
no, you
seat
can just
for
add a quarter at a time.
Oh,
That's what you can have a car
And then I
too.
can put the booster seat in the back for Hazel.
Well, like
I
I
guess
said,
the first time I went that way, it was just really filthy. It's gonna take like 5 years. I really can't hear. It needs to be
It's Monday
out.
now.
I mean,
I got her to
It's,
accept the voice. Let me see once
get all that salt and gunk off of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I did. I washed my bus the other day. I washed my bus and it really, well, see, since mine's newer, it seems to, if I catch it pretty early and don't let the sunshine on it a lot, it rinses off really easy, because I can do
I
about
hate
$5.
it. I think it's so hard to figure out.
$5 worked really good the other day with mine.
I think it's because
And he finally got some stuff to put some decent where you
Caleb,
can, where the windows are clean, you know, because it used to be it'd streak the windows and stuff, like whatever that soap he was
Well, I had
using.
to press the little button in order for it to release.
Now it's better.
Well,
Seems like
in the
it
meantime, I
for
pressed
the
the
little
button on
time.
the door trying to get that door to release.
So we'll
And
see.
The windows pop open, which I didn't notice at the time. I didn't notice it at the time. Okay, so I'm driving out and I'm like, it's creepy in here.
And he doesn't wear nothing in here.
Anyway, so we got down the road a little ways and I stopped and he goes, see, once if you just press the button, if it'll do it again, and I did, and it didn't close and everything, I was like, I'm gonna stop in order, and then go press them close, but, I figured out, no, it does work, if you pull up, they'll open, if you pull, or if you push down, they open, if you pull up, they close.
Button on that door right there, and it'll close it.
Okay, yeah, and that's what I figured out, so we kept cruising then. This is way advanced for me. Hi, Bonnie, how are you?
You hit this one for your wife.
How you folks
No,
think?
that's not-
We're holding it.
you guys might get lucky.
I go nuts trying to figure all that stuff every time I drive over.
Then I did have a good
Every one is different.
So I'm not sure you can find out.
The step and trust, you go here, go there.
Yeah, and,
All right.
You have to
I was
know
trying to
all
get
that.
the to work, but it doesn't like me, so we're gonna go ahead and start.
What's
Hi,
about all?
how is everybody?
Good.
Good.
Everything going good? I'm not getting any calls and complaints from either any of you or parents, so I take that as no news is good news, right? February, thank you for coming a week later. I hope you enjoyed your little mini vacation, the snow and the ice. Anne had a birthday gift, because we didn't have school on her birthday. So, I planned that. Happy birthday. You're my favorite mother-in-law.
Oh,
And Daryl has a birthday coming up this month
Yeah, we
too.
don't talk about it too much. It's just another day of the year.
thankfully so that you can do it that year, that day.
So, happy birthday, you two. I'm just gonna fly through this stuff. In Andale, Chief Cook came, actually, I got a visit, when the chief of police from Andale and Colwich call you and say, we're on our way over, you kinda go, I swear I've been on my best behavior. But they came over and, we had a nice talk. Chief Hinkle and I from college had a nice talk about, you know, the stop sign violations. Jerry is having some issues. So very willing to work with us. Mark Cook here in Andale, the same. You know, they're gonna be watching, more. But the main thing he wanted me to tell you guys is that the school zone in Andale, they're moving it over spring break. You know how it was it's on Andale Road? They're actually moving it over to 61st. And it was in the Clarion a week or two ago. So it won't be on Andale Road anymore, it's gonna be just on 61st. I think right before the church.
Somewhere,
Like
yeah.
just east of the church there, so. Sorry, so he wanted you guys to know, so you're aware. So, number one, we remember to slow down in the right spot. And so we can, you know, remind people also. So, that was the one thing he wanted me to pass on. So if you're coming through Andale after spring break, in the morning or after school, that school zone is gonna change location. I don't think the one going out of town is changing, out west. I think just this one.
Hey, guys.
One up on the
You just wanted to make a grand entrance.
We're here.
I'm trying to find it.
Evacuations, I talked to the school principals and they are working with us, for each school to be able to do your evacuations all at the same time with me there. So I set it up to do it kind of in between times, with activities. So we're gonna do it that week before spring break. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna let their bus kids out 5 minutes earlier, so they can come out and get loaded. You guys can all do your evacuations at the same time,
Oh, in the
and then you're
afternoon.
done for the semester.
Okay.
Okay, so Andale and Colwich will go on March 4th, St. Mark's on March 5th, Garden Plain on the 7th, and they're out of order because Garden Plain was originally gonna go on the 6th, but then they have their Falcon, or their families on Wednesday, so she asked me to change it. And Andale High School, which at this point would just affect Kenny.
Okay, my question
Yeah.
is this in the afternoon, you mean?
Yes, in the
Our high school
afternoon.
gets out before elementary school does.
And Cody will let the high schoolers out a few minutes earlier, so they can get on, and then you'll go to grade school, and then we'll do it at once. Rod? You'll get to do one in Andale, and then you'll get to do one in Colwich.
Well, if they're gonna let them out 5 minutes early, they're gonna be out there for, you know.
But they'll know, they'll wait,
Cause I get there
they'll wait.
about 3 minutes after they get out.
But Andale will get out earlier as well, so hopefully, I mean, your evacuations shouldn't take too long.
Okay.
And if you come
Okay.
a little bit earlier, then we'll get
Okay.
the process moving. If we wanna move it up 10 minutes, you know, to 10 minutes earlier, we can do that. Okay, the principals are very flexible, they're understanding that we need to do this. I would like to do them all, you know, each school all together. I'm there, so then if I sign your form, I was there. So if we need to separate Andale and Colwich and do them on separate days, we can do that as well.
Yeah, I
Okay.
just, you know, I had that.
For you Andale
Timeframe.
people that have a few high schoolers, we can go over it with them, I mean, we'll figure it out. Nothing else, we'll just throw them on Kenny's bus to do an evacuation and then go from there. Cause you guys don't pick up that many high schoolers, so,
There won't be any tournament games on Monday night?
I don't think so. On March 5th, I don't think so. Like I said, and the principals are flexible, so if we need to make adjustments, we can make adjustments.
Yeah, I did, that's why I was asking.
Yeah. So if we have to switcheroo, we'll switcheroo. I mean, they're flexible,
Okay.
we're flexible, as long as we all communicate with each other. Just wanted to make it easier for you guys, everybody, all at once, and you're done.
Okay, good.
Hopefully the weather
Thank
will be
you.
nice.
That's awesome.
If it's raining,
I always tell
I'll
my
be
dog.
standing out there in the rain, watching you,
So 2 days before the
discussing my decisions, okay?
Hold the umbrella
So,
for us.
and I had a thing to show you, I don't know if you guys saw it on the news, but like 2 or 3 weeks ago, there was an incident in South Carolina where a bus had come up, a school bus with like 35 kids, came up on a railroad crossing, stopped like they're supposed to. The car behind them did not realize that the bus was stopped, ran up under the school bus, and they both burst out in flames.
Oh,
That
wow.
would be,
The bus driver, because of evacuations, every single student off the bus, the driver of the car walked away. Everybody was fine, just the bus and the car were both incinerated. So,
There really wasn't anything left of that bus, I saw that picture.
Yeah.
it wasn't.
Yeah, there really
yeah,
wasn't.
so that was some
Yeah.
quick thinking on that bus driver's part, and she probably practiced that evacuation with her kids and they knew what to do. So, the fact that she was able to get all of them off safely is really a miracle,
Amazing.
so. Okay, suburban drivers, yes, you have to do them as well. If you would like for me to come and help you, let me know. I'm available, I'm flexible. Jerry, if you need somebody to come, I can meet you in Colwich sometime. I mean, I'm flexible, guys, so, if you guys need someone to witness and you want me to be there, just let me know, okay? Read the Ride. This is kind of a brainchild. Katie Toole shared me this link on Facebook about a bus driver. She was having problems with some of her kids, kind of a lower income school, and she wanted something to help with discipline. And she was a teacher as well, and so she came with this plan. She got a bucket of books and she put them on the bus and encouraged the kids to read while the bus is driving. So Katie and I talked and just kind of threw stuff around with Mindy. So I came up with this. If you look in the back, there are 20 buckets of books back there. Were you peeking in my windows?
You were at lunch.
Ah.
Oh, actually, you were at Battle, but.
So hopefully this will be a way that will help you guys if you're having kids, you know, they don't want to sit. They're all books maybe they haven't read before, but a way to get them to stay in their seat and read. They can read with a friend, you know, they can trade books. So there's all different. Each bucket has 43 books in it. So they're from little kids, and then there's even a few like shorter chapter books in there if there's older kids that want to read a chapter book. It's a good way to maybe get your older kids to maybe read with younger kids. You know, kind of get them to work together. So they get on the bus, if they want some books, they pick up a book or two and they go sit down. They can only get books if they're gonna sit in their seat and read them. And then when they finish that book and their neighbor has one across the way that they wanna read, they can swap, but it has to be somebody they're sitting right by. They can't get up to go swap books. You know, and then as they get off the bus, they put the book back in the bucket. Okay, if they're throwing the books or destroying the books, then the next time they don't get any books. Because we all know that will probably happen, right? Those were all books that were donated from, I had a friend in Haven, she's like, hey, we just cleaned out 3 bookcases, I'll bring you books. I'm like, okay. So, there's about 1,200 books between back there and in my office.
Wow.
So, I do have some more in the office, but there's other things, I mean, you guys can be creative with it. You can run it however you want to run it. And if you don't want to participate, that's up to you. But if other kids here, well, they have a bucket of books on their bus, then you're the one that has to deal with that. You know, you can, I put just a few ideas, you know, like a guest reader Fridays. That lady on Fridays, she picks an older student, and they get to read a book to the whole bus over the radio while they run the route. You know, you can have reading contests, whether it be between buses, like if Gwen and Ann, you know, challenge their kids to read more books than, I mean, however you want, whatever you want to do, you can be creative with it. Just something that might help, you know, might give your kids something to do. So that was just something to try to help you guys out. Suburban drivers, there's 20 buckets, there's not 20 buses, so if any of the Suburban drivers, if you want one in your Suburban for your kids, you're more than willing to take it. Your kids get tired of that bucket that you take, you trade it with someone else. Okay? Okay, you can trade buckets. Okay, just at the end of the year, I'll just want, and books will probably disappear, and that's okay too. Okay, encourage them to put it back. If they are dying to take that book home and read it to their mom, then let them take it home and read it to their mom. Okay, the teachers want the kids reading, parents want their kids reading. I have one I have to bribe to read. So, even then he had to think about it. Even then he had to think about it. I'm like, I'll give you $1 for each book you read. He's like, I don't know if I want to take that deal. So, anyway, you can take a bucket tonight, take it with you, put it on your bus. We can try it. All we can do is try it. Hopefully it works and it helps. And if it doesn't, then we tried it. So, any questions? No? Okay. Recognizing excellence, our very own Judy Redmer was a recipient this month. But we had multiple, Gwen was nominated, Margie was nominated.
Yeah.
So we had multiple nominations, so congratulations to all of you, keep up the good work. The rest of you.
Work hard. We know.
Come on, girl.
Snow days, so we had the 2 snow days last week. You get paid for those days. Okay, if you were substitutes, I apologize, you're not included in that. I wish I could, but you do get paid for your regularly scheduled. No, we should have 2 more.
Oh.
2 more. So we'll see what happens, maybe like Monday, they're saying maybe some stuff.
Oh, really?
Friday, didn't it?
So,
Put snow day.
Darn, that'd be too bad.
They'll take care of it, they know.
so yeah, snow days, you do get paid your regularly scheduled route. Now, if you were scheduled for an activity, you don't get paid for that, just for your route.
Yeah.
We do not have school next week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday in Renwick. Obviously, if you drive elsewhere, make sure, I don't think Goddard has school.
No.
I don't know about Mays. I think Mays still has school. I think Valley Center still has school. WSU Tech still has school.
Some of them get out Friday and Monday, this Friday and Monday.
Yeah.
And then,
So those are unpaid days, okay? You can't use sick leave, but I think you wanna use discretionary. If you're taking first aid, that is Wednesday morning. So don't forget that. Is there anybody that signed up for first aid that can't come?
I have a different question.
Yes. No, I already had you crossed off. Yeah. I think. Or did I send you an email? No, I think, because I think Ray took your, or John took your spot.
Can you send me the info on the academic thing? Okay, or just text it to me? Thank you.
It's in the, first date is in the district office, in the conference room. Abby will be there, ready to roll. She tries to keep it 3 hours or less. So, she's very efficient in how she teaches it, so, anybody else that can't come? Ray, did you have a question?
No, you answered it.
Okay. Our December stats are there. You guys drove 29,210 miles. That's pretty impressive for what, only 2 weeks in December? So, we're getting ready to enter kind of our slow time till after spring break. And then get ready. Okay, I am still waiting on schedules from the high schools. I pretty much have the middle school track, but the field trips are already starting to come in. So if you have children or grandchildren going on a specific field trip and you're interested in driving it, the sooner I know the better. So I can, before I assign it to somebody else. So let me know on that. If anyone is thinking about resigning or retiring,
No thinking aloud.
Can't do it.
I would say let me know, but I really don't know if I want to know. But I hope everyone is planning on staying. But if you are thinking about not returning, let me know as soon as possible. I do have positive news. Yesterday, I hired not 1, but 2 new drivers.
Oh, wow.
They are,
Trained?
they do not have CDLs.
Oh.
However, they are extremely motivated to get them done.
So they're gonna start.
One of them was like, well, I'll try to go get my written test done Friday or Monday.
Wow.
I said, sounds great. Anyway, that's a positive. They're both very motivated to get started. One of them will take the high school route that is open. And the other one, she wants to sub. She's only available 3 days a week, but I said 3 days a week is great.
Christian Stafford.
Yes, Christian Stafford is one, and Susan White is the other one. They both have children that go to school here. So I don't know if all of you know, but last Friday I sent out a flyer through email to all the schools, and I said, please send this out to all of your parents. And I got 2 applications. So I'm like, dang, I should have done this a long time ago. So, successful. I still wouldn't turn anyone else away if anyone else was interested, but I'm feeling a little better about our situation. Kenny has been covering the high school route while we are getting through finding a replacement for that route. So, if anyone is interested in that route and wants to swap, let me know. Terrell is adamant. And I think Kenny can vouch, it's not like it used to be, you know, because it's just high school kids. So if you're interested, you can ask Kenny, he knows all the details. But let me know as soon as possible, so if one of you wants it, you can have it before, then I can slide Christian into your route. So if you're interested, feel free to talk to me, talk to Kenny. So that's our staffing changes for now. And I had a video about using cell phones while we drive. We're not supposed to do that, right? That's including like, oh, it vibrated. I mean, even if it's me, okay, we cannot be driving and checking our phones, okay? If you feel like it's something that you need to take find a parking lot, find something, you know, if you're expecting a phone, you know, a doctor or, I mean, who knows, or whatever. Pull over, it's okay to pull over for a minute. If it's an emergency, answer the phone or reply to that text, and then go on with your route. Our phones are supposed to be put away while we drive. So if something happened and it boiled down to, I was on my phone, that's probably not gonna go so well, in many different aspects, so, I'm really bummed because it's really good video, maybe next time. I know you guys are sad, cause that means you get out of here earlier, but, so, just make sure our cell phones are away in any district vehicle, preferably in your personal one as well, cause I like having you all here. But especially in a district vehicle, those need to stay put away while you're driving. Okay?
Hey, Karen,
Yeah,
just a side note, if you're stopped at a stop sign or a stoplight and you're on your phone texting, that's still against the law.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, so,
Yeah.
again, in our handbook, it does say they are supposed to be put away out of sight, so, if it's found otherwise, then we have probably a problem. So, and one last little tidbit, we've had, a few, not accidents, but just like little brain farts, I guess would be maybe. Just be more, use our defensive driving, be more aware of things around us. If I turn in one more accident report to Pam, she's gonna be upset with me. So, along that number, bus number 16 is no longer ours. 16 is one of the wheelchair buses. It's the small, the 12-and-2 wheelchair bus that we had. We are in the process of getting a loaner from Kansas Truck. We're just waiting for it to get decaled. So we're going to, they are giving us a good deal to rent one until May, because then they have another one that doesn't cost $50,000 that we can purchase in May. So, we will have that as soon as we get it from Kansas Truck. So that will help us with swimming and a few other activities. So, is everyone's buses running okay? Let's remember when it's cold, we need to plug them in.
It was plugged, the heater just didn't work.
But they're getting it worked on, yes.
It half works now.
It half works.
Mine doesn't work, but the kids' do, so that's all
Well,
that
that's all that matters. If you do not have these updated accident that I've passed out, if you don't have one of these updated ones, then they're up here, so grab one. There's also some time cards, pre-trip sheets, all that kind of stuff if you need them. Does anybody have any other questions? Suzanne?
Okay, so if we have a road that needs some maybe looking into, do we ourselves, bus drivers, call the county or the township, or do we let you know and you call to have somebody sent out
Yeah,
there?
how do you want to do that?
Yeah,
I
I just
don't
I'm
don't
getting ready
mind.
to make a phone call.
I don't mind calling, at all. If you wanna call and have me call, that works well.
I just don't know.
I've also done with a parent and myself calling has worked out pretty well. And I don't, my only thing is like, I don't know all the township people over there, so sometimes it's hard. Here I know who to call, but,
Who is it here anyway?
well, I mean, Jerry Martin runs the county yards, so I can call him and he can,
Oh, he'll get it, send it on.
yeah. So, if you don't know who to call, I can call around
I know
and
who
find
to
out.
level it on.
I don't know.
So we can find out. So,
If they have to
Call
be
around
run
and
for
find
over a
out.
month.
we get one more nice day. So, pulled again. Anything else? Man, 30 minutes.
Can I tell about my aw moment?
Yes.
On our day off Wednesday, I had a mother send me a text. Her son, who rides my bus, he's a first grader, had used his connectors to make a bus, and he wanted her to send me a picture of it. And I thought that was kinda cool, he thought of me on his day off.
That's awesome.
So I told him, I'm glad you're doing something creative on your day off. I said, thank you. I thought, that's kinda nice.
Yeah. I will tell you, on that Wednesday, I was out at 4:30 in the morning driving. And I left my house and I'm going up Mount Hope Road towards 61st. I'm thinking, oh, these roads aren't bad. I got to the intersection and I slid right through the intersection. And I wasn't going very fast. And I was like, okay, well, this is interesting. So I go up and I'm going towards St. Joe, and about every intersection, I was sliding. And the longer I drove, the farther the ice moved down my windshield. By the time I got back home, it was halfway down my windshield, and I had my defrost on full blast. So Mindy is calling me going, well, what do you think? I said, I am not putting bus drivers on the road in this. I said, my windshield is half iced, and those bus defrosters don't work near as good. So, I was glad that she made the choice that she did.
Thank you.
So, and I'm glad she called it Wednesday night instead of Thursday morning.
Exactly, yeah.
Because I'm like, if I gotta get up at 4:30 2 days in a row, things aren't gonna go well. So,
Computer freeze up that morning.
so,
Well,
yeah.
holy
Yeah,
cow.
and so I
I had
asked Katie about that.
16
Who else got multiple?
Oh, we got it.
Everybody?
Yeah.
I probably shut my phone off.
I put it in their
I
pillow.
emailed Katie and I asked her, so why are my bus drivers getting like 12 phone calls? So you get one if you're a parent, or I think even an emergency contact, and then you guys were all tied to every single school.
Right.
She goes, I don't know why they're tied to every single school, so you got a call from every single school.
She didn't get one.
That morning, it was coming out.
Probably because you haven't been put in yet.
Yeah.
I
Be
texted
glad.
you though.
Yeah, right.
It was coming out.
Yeah,
I
so that has been resolved.
That's good, that's good.
So,
Next day was much
Katie
better.
Toole took care of that for us right away, so she felt kind of bad, she's like, at first, like, I don't know how to fix it. I'm like, well, try to figure it out. So she got back, she was so excited, she's like, I figured it out. So, we shouldn't get 12 phone calls anymore. We don't have to. I got 2, I think. I got one for being an employee and being a parent, and then Pete got 1 or 2. So,
Yeah, the next one, I got 2 because I figured as a parent.
Yeah.
And then on my home, I got 4.
yep. So-
But see, we get one on our landline and our cell phones, which is fine.
They just wanna make sure
Didn't want
that
you to go
know.
back to sleep,
They
did
wanna
they?
make sure you're good and awake, so you
I
can't
kept
go
it
back
up
to
here.
bed. So,
I was gonna
anything
get
else?
I
Feel
don't,
free to grab a bucket of books. I guess you get off the hook. Maybe I'll email you my video and you can watch it at home and you decide.
no, thank you.
If you need anything, let me know.